With that being said, with all the combinations that we are seeing for Fireflux Impunity, is it going to be enough to take it to the next level against Rrq Akira? Let's jump into the land of Dawn and find out to settle this debate once and for all in our very first match in this best of 3 series. Welcome to the land of Dawn. We have Fireflux Esports on the blue side up against Rrq Akira on the red side.
Starting things off, I can already see Luis trying to slow TNZ down a little bit. Apex 47 is there, but looks like they're not going to commit just yet. Luis is just trying to slow things down and be like, hey, guy, we can take our time. We got all day. We're just the second series of the day. We don't need to be that fast.
Attacking early on in this, let's say, stage. Both teams, if someone were... what happened? What did they miss?
Apex.
Do it to it. Reset. Reset it. Reset.
Evil.
Okay, no.
Evil desk. Evil desk.
I mean, that's what you expect from Tigreal, right? I mean, looking at the emblems, like, he's built to do so as well. He's got Wilderness Blessing and as well as the agility. He's got the movement speed to kind of stay ahead of the game.
But look, we have seen. I actually remember Zorn was the one who did that. He lost his flicker earlier on as if I'm not mistaken, a Rrq. Yeah. So if the same thing happened with Luis here, he will lose his life more than one time. And at this time, electrifying piece.
I mean, to be fair, even though Zorn died a lot, the team still won. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Still won.
That's true. That's true.
But I mean that if Minotaur lost his flicker, he will be punished to away. He will be so squishy by the mid game.
Well, let's see, right? We've seen both angles before. We've seen him lose his flicker early on and then afterwards become really, really squishy. But we've also seen the opposite where we've seen him play a more counter-engaged, objective-based type game where we're waiting for the opponents to come at us. And considering that Apex is playing Tigreal, the onus is on him to kind of wait it out. Whoever holds their ult the longest generally has an advantage.
Takashi understanding that the gank is coming, making sure that he stays safe because this Yuzong is going to be very important in this sort of fight.
Yeah, Rosa already stole. He did steal the Minotaur, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he did steal. He will use it even before the Minotaur. That's funny.
Oh, that was so good. Forcing that retreat out, making sure that, there's no way a turtle contest is going to come by.
It's his presence, the presence of the Tigreal, knowing that he wants to reset you.
Do you imagine the disaster that Team Rrq Akira are going to face if they saw a penalty zone with the stolen Minotaur ult and also the Tigreal? Can you imagine that situation?
Oh, that's going to be super devastating. Speaking of which, Takashi and Alien are just 1v1 each other. And even Saigon was like, do you want my help, bro? And Takashi's like, nah, fam, I'm good.
Yeah, it's fine. And I think Alien won out on that trade. He did commit the ultimate. He didn't get the Black Dragon form out of Takashi, but he is ahead in EXP. Takashi, trading for a little too long, ended up missing a minion down by when it was pushed into the turret as Fireflux were looking for.
Oh! Explosion coming in from Apex 47. There's nowhere for Luis to go. Gets taken down.
No need to use that flicker anymore. Just die first blood.
Oh no, no setup there. Can't really do much. This is got to be a little frustrating. No hole so far for the side of Fireflux Esports.
Yep, Saigon, I kind of feel like he committed to that hard guard a little bit too early. Gusta Lagusta wasn't in any real trouble there.
Yeah, I think, again, way too early, down by bot side. A lot of focus there, but Rrq Akira, when are we expecting them to actually take the initiative against Fireflux Esports?
King. I didn't think that we will see an assassin-to-assassin jungle here. I kind of lean towards seeing an utility hero, even though I don't like it. Oh, what a steal?
Yep, TNZ got this kill, and King tried to do a little bit onto Rosa as well as TNZ. At this point, Fireflux Esports, they're just, in a way, baiting things out while taking what they want.
Yep. It feels like Rrq Akira right now are a little too responsive to what Fireflux Esports is doing, and they're getting away with a lot, right? That's why we are seeing this 2K lead start to develop for the side of Fireflux, and hopefully they're able to extend it some more, because proactive plays aren't exactly happening across the map just yet, and because of the delays and the forcing of King's Retribution, it's making it tough to kind of set up the fight around the turtle, which is what Rrq Akira intended in the first place.
Even though I wouldn't agree that much about the counter, so it was an idea in my head, not with you, Gideon, but there was this wild idea in my head, like Rrq are the one responding, even though Fireflux are the one who are supposed to counter engage with the picks they have. but yet they are the ones who are making the first moves, and they are the ones who are actually winning every trade.
Oh yeah, 2,400 gold lead, and I believe it's all just Fireflux taking the farm from Rrq Akira. Now it looks like Rrq Akira, they do want to contest for this turtle, but there's a lot of members from Fireflux here. Apex 47, Luis committing to the minimum free way too early. Takashi comes in with a Black Dragon form, same as Rosa. Goes for Luis. Luis having to use the flicker early on. Now Apex 47, implosion! Hits onto 3. Rosa gets a kill, gets a double. Beautiful penalty zone coming in from Alien.
Oh, dude, this is hive mind tactics for the side of Fireflux Esports, right? They were able to steal away the orange buff from Rrq Akira, even though King was on it initially, decided, you know what, I gotta leave, I gotta be by that turtle side for the rest of my team. And Fireflux, like the hive mind they are, just pull back, send out the appendages, steal away the camp, and rinse and repeat. The whole team moves as one as we jump into this instant replay brought to you by Kadea.
Let's see together what happened and what went down for both teams. Oh, look at Apex. Apex just knew the right angle to go in, and that's what I told you about. It's a nasty team fight. The air crowd control coming from the side of team Fireflux can be devastating to a point that you cannot move, almost get paralyzed. Look at Sunshine's gold as well. He's 1k ahead. He's one item maybe ahead from Gusta Lagosta. Team Rrq, early game losing the heart. I think it's gonna be so hard to bounce back, to be honest.
Let's see how they're going to attempt it, right? 4.5k, 6 minutes into the game. The hive mind continues to take control over the map, and even so, you would have imagined that at least with the Angela's Heart Guard and big enablers for the side of Rrq Akira, they might have been able to get a trade back, but so far, nothing, right? 3-0.
Do you see that goal, the XP difference between Takashi and Tenzi?
It is, oof.
Even King level 9,
Wow.
TNZ level 12. Not looking good. At this point, Rrq Akira, the thing is they have the tools to fight back. They just don't find the opportunities. And now Alien trying to 1v1 against King, and even King can't really do much against this Terizla. He had to bolt out of there.
Yeah, that Black Dragon was just scouting the sky.
Bot side tier 1, all tier 1s on both sides are destroyed. Look at that, the hive mind just invading as one for this purple buff. It's pretty important for TNZ, but honestly, it's just slowing them down. Look at that, even Retribution's being committed to it.
After this, during the analyst segment, we just have to see how much buff the Rrq Akira actually accumulated. And now King goes for Sunshine, taking quite a lot of damage. Sunshine is all by himself, but personally for me, I might have just forced it, you know?
Oh, Apex, look at him coming from a really good angle here.
Yep, still. Rrq Akira looks like they're hesitating a lot. They're not really being proactive at all.
I don't know why they're so nervous, right? It looks like nothing's really going together with them, right? We're seeing these engages coming in from Luis. We're seeing these moments coming in from like King as well, but we don't see the backup. Like, where's Gusta Lugusta? Is he in the right position? It feels like Sagan is being utilized, but at the same time, where are the rest of the teammates to kind of solidify a way to bounce back into this game, to find the trades?
Yeah, this is not the same Rrq Akira we saw against Team Blacklist earlier on. Wow, that damage.
I gotta hold my breath because that was almost a 1v1 kill. And Fireflux Esports, again, this entire game, it's just 3 kills. But Fireflux gets everything. They are 8,000 gold ahead.
They're choking them out.
I would add upon that, it's also not free kills, it's free turrets as well.
Yeah, free turrets as well.
Coincidence? I think not, because Fireflux at this point of time, I would imagine that even if they don't like take.
Oh, whoa! Luis goes for it. Hidden free on the tree. They got Sunshine. Sagan gets the kill. Takashi with the Black Dragon form. Looks like he's there to push people away. Now they're being proactive.
Finally. Okay, let's look at the items. Let's see whether there was something that made the difference here. And what I'm seeing is that at least 2 items have already been completed for Gusta Lugusta, and that's what gave him a bit of confidence. But let's not forget that even for the side of King, right, he's got the G. No, he's in trouble. He's in trouble.
No. Oh no! TNZ with the fracture gets the kill.
Is that five levels ahead almost?
Yeah.
4 levels.
4 levels. He's going to get 5, especially if he clears up that top side, goes back and clears his bottom side jungle, and also takes that Lord. And this is, look at the damage dealt, right? As much as we would like to believe, TNZ, he's doing everything. Rosa is actually almost doubling his damage, 28,000 to 19,000.
The thing that doesn't make sense to me, and I need to ask about that, because Of course, like none of us is perfect, but why? Why do I see the Necklace of Durance always as a first pick for the Valentina? Even though I think that she can use some other items to have damage outputs or cooldown or something.
Number one is definitely the Elegant Gem, just because every single time you level up, your HP gets topped off, your mana gets topped off, so you don't have to recall. And going up against a composition that has a Minotaur as well as an Angela, it kind of secures you that first blood, that first kill.
Wouldn't you like, oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
you can do things
that
like
was quick.
Yeah. And it's cheap.
It's so cost efficient, right? Because let's compare it to people who, last time, before we even started thinking about cost efficiency, it was about getting Dominance Ices for supports as quickly as possible, right? Now, technically, at least while you are waiting for that item power spike to actually happen, people who actually get the farm can minimize the overall healing coming up from Rrq Akira.
Yep, and right now, Fireflux, they're just getting all of the holy defense coming in from the inhibitor. So Rrq Akira, 10,000 behind. They need a miracle here. They need to do what they did just now. Luis needs to catch 3 people with his Minu and Fury.
Yeah, it's going to be so hard, though. It's going to be so hard because looking at the other side, looking at the side of Team Fireflux, they are in.
Luis re-engages. Apex 47 still holding on. And they baited it out.
Whoa.
Oh, but from behind, King tries to get a kill, but TNZ out damages him. Gusta La Gusta gets a kill onto Apex 47. Good engages by both teams.
Yeah, really good engages, actually. Fireflux, they layered that very, very well. They're like, Rosa, he had the flicker, knew that the Minoan Fury is going to get something out of Rrq Akira, and once that trigger was pulled, Rrq Akira bit onto the bait. They forgot about the penalty zone. They almost forgot that Tanzi has an inbuilt cleanse inside of an Apex. He tried his best. He ended up going down, but a 2-for-1 trade for a support, more than worth it, especially with 2 inhibitors. And honestly, all the inhibitors into the hands of Fireflux and Beauty. 13k gold lead, the biggest one we've seen in 11 minutes, going to 12 into this game.
That's a huge loss for Team Rrq, losing all the inhibitor turrets just with a matter. Oh, did you see that? It just like took him 2 hits to take the orange buff.
10.7k to 5.8.
Yeah, it's like, as I told you, it's the same as last game, Stitch State with Bebex. It's almost the double.
Oh man, this is a hostage situation, man. Oh boy. This is, I'm gonna take the earthquake alarm because this is a disaster coming in for Rrq Akira.
Hopefully everyone stays safe out there. We wish everyone all the best. And
stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe.
Please. Contact your loved ones if you can. Make sure you go to the authorities as soon as possible if you are in some trouble. Now, as we jump back into the game and hopefully on a lighter mood, 18 seconds until the next upcoming Lord. And hopefully that's going to be what it takes for Fireflux Esports to close out this match.
Team Rrq actually needs some kind of a perfect approach. Let's look at the good things here. They do have some crowd control. They do have a zoning hero. They can reach the backlines. The Gusta La Gusta haven't died yet. So there are some assets for Team Rrq. If they use them well, they might actually pull off one more defense. And by one more defense, they can buy time. And by buying more time, they can get back to the game.
Is that a Lord or a buff? That was fast.
Yeah, it was fast. Once again, Apex.
Implosion. Going in, Luis finds 3, but Luis gets taken down. He took way too much damage. Alien goes in onto Gusta La Gusta. Takashi trying to zone everyone away. Alien is basically 1v3 at this point. Takashi can't take the damage coming in from Rosa.
It's just too much. It's just too much. It's checkmate, man. It's already checkmate.
4,000.
And Fireflux looking to end it.
Flickers forward, Rosa doesn't care at this point, and King gets taken down by TNZ. Rosa finally goes down to Gusta La Gusta, but he's gonna get taken down as well. Game 1 goes to Fireflux Esports.